guys, my name is Mody and you're welcome to Mody Speaks. To tell you the truth, I think that the entire DEI system is secretly mocking black people and people of color right now. They keep making ironic statements that suggest that they are low-key having a good laugh about people of color. 2 days ago, New York Post published an article that read, "Expecting people to be on time is part of white supremacy culture," Duke Medical School claims. I'm gonna read some part of this article just so you guys know what we are dealing with here. Duke Medical School claims it is white supremacy culture to expect people of color to be on time in a strategic plan for creating an anti-racist workforce. The medical school said its goal is to catalyze anti-racist practice through education. In a 2001 plan titled Dismantling Racism and Advancing Equity, Diversity and Inclusion in the School of Medicine, the guide, praised by the school's dean, called out what it deemed white supremacy culture, with its purported nitpicking about being on time, dress code, speech, and work style. It also contains a series of negative terminology vis-a-vis white culture. So what Duke University is saying that elements like punctuality, smart dress code, a good command of the English language, and that is an articulate use of the English language, and work style are all determinants of white supremacy. Okay, let's continue. White supremacy culture is the idea that white people and the ideas, thoughts, beliefs, and actions of white people are superior to people of color and their ideas, thoughts, beliefs, and actions. Documents stated that America is rigged for the interests of white people who get privileges, i.e., the unquestioned and unearned set of advantages, entitlements, benefits, and choices bestowed on people solely because they are white. Okay, this is quite confusing for me, okay? Are white people getting unfair advantages because they are punctual, dress well, exhibit refined and articulate speech, have good work ethics, or are they getting unfair advantages because they are just white? Because if you're going to say that all these elements you mentioned are tenets of white supremacy, then what you are saying is that white people are the only race who are disproportionately known for practicing these good morals, and that means they are doing something different from other races, which in turn means that they get all these so-called privileges as a result of these good morals they exhibit, and not just because of the skin color they share. I don't know if you guys are trying to understand what I'm trying to say, but let's continue anyway. CRT scholars note that the social construction of race and racism is a regular component of American society. It is embedded in structures such as law, culture, and economics, which supports the interests of white people. The guide stated in its definition of critical race theory, blah, 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 blah. Article was extremely long, and I'm not about to read the whole thing. You can go check it out on New York Post or Fox News, but believe me, it's not worth your while. But anyway, they went ahead to publish a bar chart showing the demographic of Duke Medical School, and they show the percentage of people in each category according to race and ethnicity. They showed that the white population topped other ethnicities except when it came to the category for postdoctoral appointees, where we saw a whopping 55% of the population being from international personnel. Now, let me interpret why you have a greater percentage of postdoctoral appointees dominated by international personnel. We know that year in, year out, millions of international students come into the US legally, please, legally, to obtain their doctoral degrees. You have these students from all parts of the world trooping into the US to obtain their higher qualification. The population of international postdoctoral graduates are so high that they supersede that of any other demographic in the US, even white people. That is that. Now, let me explain why the white population is higher than other ethnicities in the chart when it came to everything else. Now, which university are we talking about? Duke Medical School, right? Located where? The United States of America. Fine. Are we talking about Duke Medical School in Nigeria? Or are we talking about Duke Medical School in Mexico? Or are we talking about Duke Medical School in Pakistan? Or the one in India? No. The United States is a white country. According to these statistics, the population of the white race in the United States is 61% in 2016. For all the Hispanics combined, irrespective of their separate races, you have 17%. Black people were 13.31%, Asian 5.67%, and so on and so forth. Now, why won't you have a greater percentage of white people across every sector since they have a greater number of population? They are extremely large in number in contrast to other ethnicities. And in fact, the US is their country. This logic that Duke University is trying to enforce on us is just like going to Nigeria and wondering why you have a greater number of Nigerians in workplaces or schools or anywhere for that matter. It's just like going to India or Venezuela or Dubai and wondering why you have so many Indians or Venezuelans or Dubai citizens dominating different sectors in their country. This is just madness. These people are actually looking down on people of color when they go about creating articles like this. They are actually laughing at black people and Hispanic people by trying to patronize us. We don't need to be pacified. We are not babies. What do you mean by punctuality is white supremacy? Are you saying that people of color are dumb idiots who don't understand the concept of time? When you say that refined speech is white supremacy, are you taunting people of color and saying that they are unable to use proper speech? When you say that good work style and dress code is white supremacy, are you saying that people of color can't pull off smart dress code and maintain good work ethics? We need to stop allowing these patronizers control us with our emotions. They know that immediately they mention white supremacy, we are going to react with our emotions rather than with our brain. Punctuality is not an element of white supremacy. Rather, it is a characteristic used to recognize a responsible individual who understands the concept of time. And dress code for every upright and sensible individual is often smart and appealing. People like Barack Obama solidifies my understanding that responsible people use right speech, not just white people. And finally, no matter your race, your work style would always be commendable as long as you're a sensible and responsible individual who is willing to portray good values in your workplace. These values are not limited to white people. Stop letting them pit us against each other. And most importantly, make sure your doctor is not a graduate of Duke Medical School, because chances are he or she might end up being late for your doctor's appointment. And according to Duke's Medical School, punctuality is actually white supremacy. Anyway guys, these are my opinion. Feel free to share yours in the comment section below. If you're not subscribed to this channel, honestly, I don't know what you're waiting for. Join me in dismantling the bias by subscribing to my channel, hit the like button and share this video to get people informed. And with that, I hope to catch you on my next video. For now, peace.